Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here again with my my autumn junk journal that we have been making, and it's using my Fox and Friends kit, which is available in my Etsy. And what I thought I'd do is come along and we will start filling the journal with some of the ephemera pieces that we've made. So if I just pull them out now. We've obviously done a couple of videos making the ephemera pieces, and I'm not saying that this is an exhaustive or extensive, amount of ephemera. I might make some more, but this is certainly a first bash, and we were using the collage masterboard that we had, made in the first video where I did the launch. So I just thought, let's come along and have a bit more of a play. So I'm just kind of clearing off some stuff from another video that I've just that second finished. But we'll come along and we'll have a bit of a play putting some of the bits and pieces into the journal. Now that we've kind of compiled the journal and we've got a few bits. And then that's going to be then easier to see what else we need to actually now make. So let's clear the decks and I can see straight what I've actually got here. Oops. Clear the decks, knock stuff over. Sorry if you just heard all that stuff just slide onto the floor. Right, okay. So this is a 2 signature journal. It's made from the Amazon packaging, for if you didn't see my initial video. And it's going to be like a wraparound cover. And yeah, I just want to kind of start having a look to see, what else I might need to actually put in. So we've got a few little bits. I'm not sure whether I've actually made all of these on camera, to be honest. Kind of thinking maybe I haven't. I mean, how gorgeous does that look there? I love how that looks there. So yeah, might have to have that on there. So then kind of following that theme, I'm thinking have another piece, on like the first page. Obviously I want to have a piece on the last page because, why wouldn't we? And it's nice to use some of the pieces with the fabric on. I think we did incorporate fabric on quite a lot of this, to be honest. But yeah, it's quite good to incorporate some of the fabric, because then it's just keeping it really, tying it in. So that's those. So again, going along with kind of the same theme, I might want to then put another piece on the back there, although now I'm thinking, oh, that looks gorgeous on there, doesn't it? So I've got this belly band, sorry, not a belly button, a belly band piece there. So, and that could go at the side like a pocket, or it could go as a belly band. That's quite nice there, to be honest. Okay, I've got this tie up piece that's quite nice from that center. So let's go now to the center of this one. That's quite nice there. I've got this large pocket, so I'm thinking maybe have that one here. And then I've only got 2 other pieces that we've made so far. So I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I know I say this all the time. I'm always astounded, at just how much stuff it really does take to fill a journal. And, this is, I guess, a bit of an example of that, because no matter how much stuff that you think you have made, it's always quite shocking, I think, when you come to actually, stick the pieces in. It's like, oh, actually, I haven't got that much stuff, I still need more. So this one I might just paperclip in, because this was our envelope. So, of course, we've got that pocket on the back, so I don't want to cover that up. So I'll probably just paperclip that into there. So it's quite a good start. We've got quite a few pieces going on. But, yeah, we're going to obviously need, several more bits and pieces before we're anywhere near done. So let's just get kind of cracking and put some bits in. So this one here I've done as a pocket envelope. So all I did was I've made this kind of from offcuts. So it's very much a bodged pocket, because when you open it, it's like a little, long flap envelope. And you've got 2 pockets here. So you've got one here. Now, as you can see, there's no back to this envelope, if you see what I mean. And then you've got the other pocket here, which again, no back. Which is fine, because when you've glued that down, it doesn't need a back, because of course your piece, is going to go in the pockets there, if that makes sense. So although it sounds very bodgy, it's actually, you know, it's fine not to have backs on them when they're going to be just, you know, glued in like that. So let's just go with that. Now, I'm wondering, do we want to have lace and things on this journal or in this journal as well? I've got this gorgeous lace, which I had received recently in a Happy Mail. It feels like it's quite a nice kind of theme with this, having that curly edge. What do we think? Is it better with the lace or without the lace? I think probably with the lace, weirdly. So yeah, let's put the lace down. Right, I'm hoping to goodness that my Fabri-Tac is going to play the game today. It's not been very cooperative lately, but who knows? Maybe it will be a bit more cooperative now. Let's have a look. Let me just pick the little piece off the end, you know, that just kind of dries over there. So yeah, okay, well, it's coming out at least, so not thick and fast, but just coming out slightly, hopefully enough. That's the thing. Okay, right, so just going to glue this down here. Oops, I've glued it down upside down. Oh dear, not a good start, is it? Okay, and then let's just cut that off there. Okay, that looks very cute, doesn't it? I'm just going to put some of just my normal, you know, tacky glue down just to help that along. Still having problems with my you know, Fabri-Tac. So yeah, if anyone can remember the little tip about, you know, what do you mix it with, kind of water it down with? Is it that isopropyl? Like, oh, I'm not sure how you pronounce that word, but is it that? I'm not sure. Right, so I'm going to glue that down there. Now, I think I'll just use my hot glue because, again, and I know I say this all the time, but you know, just when you're doing a video, it's just so quick and easy, and you know, you don't have to then be worrying, has it glued down and things. So just going to go around there on the 3 sides like that. Okay, oops, just caught that on the palm of my hand, which was pretty hot. Okay, right, just glue that down. Like that. Okay. Yay. Oh, how cute does that look? Right, that's the first piece. So as I say, I mean, to be honest, I feel like I've made a lot of pieces, but actually, you know, now I've come to stick them in, I see just how few pieces I've actually made. So yeah, I clearly have a lot more work to do, but that's fine. You know, because it's all fun making bits for the journal, isn't it? So I might just cut off a little tiny bit of this and have this just kind of maybe like coming out on the edge, just like that. So let's just give it a shake. Okay. Oops. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, let me get my stick pin and see whether that's going to make any difference. Yeah, so I hope that everybody's having a good day, doing some crafting, doing some nice things. Honestly, I know I've said this so many times, but oh, I just can't believe we're here already, like autumn. What is going on? Time just goes so quickly, doesn't it? You know, so shocking. And I know I've said all this before, but you know, it seems to have gone even quicker during this crazy pandemic, which, you know, is ironic really, because you would have thought the time would have gone slower, wouldn't you? But no, it's gone faster than ever. So yeah, I mean, my daughter, she's going to go into year 3 at school, would you believe? So she's 7. Yeah, so she's just about to go into year 3. I mean, obviously I'm filming this ahead, so by the time I'm filming this, she will have already gone back into year 3. But yeah, she obviously, you know, while I'm filming this, she will be going into year 3. So just like crazy. Can't believe it. I can't believe she's in year 3 already. You know, where's the time gone? Where have those, you know, those years gone that she's now 7 already? It's just literally, oh, flown by. Flown, flown, flown. Right. Yeah. Okay. Let's have that one there. Actually, I might just swap this one because I just suddenly thought, oh, I've got like two bits with the twine, which don't necessarily want them kind of all in the same area, do I? So yeah, let's have this one. I'm just going to have a sip of my tea. Okay. And I'm just wondering whether I might have some lace maybe on the facing page here. That's quite nice, isn't it? I can always kind of top this up afterwards, so I'm just going to glue this one down. Just hot glue that like that. Okay. Like that. Okay, looking good, looking good. Get that hot glue out that's kind of seeping out there. Okay, right. I might come back to the lace on there because I'm not 100% convinced whether I want the lace on there or not. I do absolutely love this here. Really, really, really love that. It's gorgeous. So I'm just going to, yeah, glue this one down. Like that. Okay. Like that. Okay, looking good, looking good. And then I can always add ruffles and things to this as well. So, you know, at the moment, obviously it's ruffle free. But yeah, who's to say it's going to stay that way? Now this one, sorry, just having another sip of my tea. This one I noticed it's a little bit tall, so it just needs to come down fractionally. So I'll just trim that down slightly here. Okay. Now, I think I actually quite like it as a pocket as opposed to a belly band. Well, it could still be a belly band, but more over to the edge. The only thing is, this is then overhanging, which feels like it's a little bit vulnerable unless I put it that way round, which I could do that. What do we think to that? You know, when you look and you just think, for some reason, this works better in my mind's eye. You know, but sometimes there's no rhyme or reason for that, is there? And, you know, there's no explanation as to why. Why would that be? Let's try it like this. Because, you know, what I'm trying to do is get this so it's on this way round, if you see what I mean. So, yeah, maybe I should have it like that. Yeah, let's do that, shall we? So let me finish my tea and then that's off the desk. Oh, yummy. I say yummy, to be honest, that was not a very nice cup of tea. I don't know about you guys, but my tea can be pretty hit and miss. I don't know why. I mean, I drink tea all the time, so I mean, clearly I make tea all the time. Why would it be sometimes so lovely and sometimes just dreadful? I'm not saying it was dreadful, but it wasn't the nicest cup of tea, that's for sure. I mean, sometimes it just depends, doesn't it, what you've eaten kind of recently, whether you've still got kind of tastes of your food, you know, I don't know. But yeah, didn't taste like the best cup of tea I've ever made, it's got to be said. Unfortunately. Okay, so I'm just going to put this bit of lace running down here along the edge. I thought that would look really, really pretty. Oops. Just again, want to check I'm putting this on the right way. Oh gosh, let me put my glasses on. Sorry, I've lost what's the right way and the wrong way of the lace. I think that's the right way. Because it has got slightly, like a slight, like a sort of embroidered type thing going on, doesn't it, lace? So, you know, I don't want to put it down completely the wrong way. Okay, let's have that one. Now I'm wondering, I might put this one with a pocket going in that way, so just pop that one down there. Okay, like that. Yep, looking good, looking good, looking good. Now I've left all the staples and things showing where I've stapled on the ribbon. I mean, personally, I really like the look of staples. I'm not saying that they're everybody's cup of tea, because I know not everybody does like staples, but yeah, I mean, personally, I think staples are very cute, and you know, I've always quite liked them. But yeah, I mean, obviously, if you don't like staples, then, you know, you could always cover them up. I mean, you could just put like a line of bling or something like that down there, and it would cover up perfectly nicely. Right, I was wondering whether to have that. Do you know what's not working so well for me this side is because there's no red on this edge here. Yeah, so weirdly enough, it's just not kind of looking quite the same. I mean, I can always put some red down there. I think I've probably got some red ruffles somewhere, although whether I have or whether I've used them, I'm not sure. Oh gosh, that was ridiculous, wasn't it? Actually ridiculous. Okay, let's see if I can somehow incorporate that, just that teeny weeny piece. Oh dear, that was just pathetic, wasn't it? Absolutely pathetic. Yep. Okay, right, I'm not going to do that, but hey, waste not, want not, so I will try and use it somewhere through the journal, obviously. Not sure where. But rest assured, we will definitely use it somewhere. I mean, just even like here, I'm just going to pop it down on that little edge. You know, just so it's somewhere. Because I didn't want it being wasted. I mean, how stingy can you possibly get? Not wanting to waste that tiny little, you know, minuscule piece. Come on. Oops. Okay, right. Again, so just get some Fabri-Tac going on here. Well, let's hope I have anyway. It's not really coming out to the best how I'd like it to be. But, oh well, that will do. Now I've just got this teeny weeny toadstool there that's from the kit. How cute does that look? Just over the top of that lace. Just looks really, really, really cute, doesn't it? So I might have to do that. Now I'm just wondering, I've actually got this as well. Just wondering whether, this might be too much, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it might be too much, but let's just have a look. Let me cut this down, hold on. Oops. Again, this is just, you know, little lone scrap laying around on the desk. So I just thought, well, let's just give it a try. It might be okay, it might be rubbish. But you don't know if you don't try, do you? Okay, let's just have a look. Right, with that or without that? I think with it, actually. Okay, right. Oh, come on, Fabri-Tac, work this time, come on. I've obviously got a hole in this Fabri-Tac bottle, or, you know, the Sugar Bell icing bottle. So that's definitely not really helping. I need to, yeah, kind of sellotape it up or something. Because otherwise all we have is just like a sort of air pocket. Just coming out with air. Let's pop that there. Okay. And then I'm just going to use my hot glue for just gluing this little tiny piece down. How cute is that? Oh, I love how that looks. That's just so gorgeous, isn't it? Love it. I mean, sometimes you really don't need very much to decorate, you know, a page up, do you? But just those tiny little things can just make such a lot of difference. I mean, that was obviously just a plain, you know, one of the writing type pages for the journal. But just by doing that, it just changes it, doesn't it? And transforms it. Just, yeah, just what it needed. Right, okay, let's get back to what we were doing. So, yeah, I've got this lace, which I could try, this pink. Let's just see. No. Right. Okay, attempt number 2 for tearing down this fabric. Now, I'm wondering whether, is this... Oh, no. I was going to say, is it tearing the wrong way? And so that's what's going on. It doesn't want to kind of tear. But, I mean, that actually did work fine. So maybe it was nothing to do with that. Right. Let's just have a look here. Thinking could kind of go on there, like to the side as a bit of a ruffle. What do we think? Yeah, that's quite nice. So again, just going to tear this down like across here. Oops, okay. Right, so I'm going to glue this down first. Which way do we want this one? I'm thinking again going in from this side, because where this is kind of in the middle, I didn't want it having, you know, being at all difficult to get to, if that makes sense. So yeah, we'll just have it where the pockets open on that side, and then it's just nice and easy. Nice and easy to get to. Okay. Right, let's just glue this ruffle down. So I'm just going to put some hot glue there, and then all I'm going to do is kind of scrunch this up as I'm gluing it. So as we've got like just a little glued down ruffle. You know, I've not stapled it, I've not stitched it, I'm just ruffling it as I've gone, as I'm sticking it down. So tiny bit more glue, that's it, like that. Okay, looking good. Right. Oh, I love how that page looks. That's so super cute, isn't it? Right, okay, what else have we got? So, yeah, go through, and then we've got this one, which is that little kind of booklet, and might add some more pages or a little flippy pad or something like that in there. So again, let's just see if we want to have anything here. Now, we've not added any lace or fabric or anything to this, weirdly enough, so straight away I'm feeling, oh, that's a bit laceless. It's a bit laceless, that one. Can't have that, can we? I mean, I quite like it like that, funnily enough. So yeah, might just have that bit of red fabric here. Okay, just pop that down there. Okay. Then this pink, it's quite nice there. Let me just check with the white. The white, you know, what do you call it? Scalloped edge. Oh, that looks very pretty. Yeah, okay, right. So let's put some white down here. Okay, like that. Okie dokie, yep, looking good. And then just going to trim that down here. Okay, and then yeah, on here I'm thinking maybe just a little bit of the pink lace. So, you know, just a tiny bit maybe there. or maybe there. Okie dokie. Like that. Okay. Yep. And then we can have that there. So again, just going to do that stuck down on those three sides like a little, you know, side loading pocket. So again, let me just put in a new glue stick. Okay. I mean, like I say, you know, might put a flippy pad in here. I might leave it. And then whoever gets the journal, they can just decide whether or not they want to have a flippy pad or, you know, anything else in here. You know, but you've got options then, haven't you? So you can then kind of decide for yourself. Or, actually, I've just now thought, what I might do is, if we get one of the journaling cards from the kit. So let's just have a look. I've got these ones which are smaller. Now, what was the image on the front? We had that squirrel. I've got a journaling card here with the squirrel. Just going to take that down. Okay. Like that. And just trim that down there. Oops. Just wondering whether we could just have a little pocket either in there or maybe even kind of hanging out. What do we think? Or maybe just on this side so that we could have still a flippy pad there, or we could have it on there. You could still put a flippy pad over the top of that, to be honest. So let's do that. Because then you've still got an option of having a flippy pad. It would just be over the top of the journal pocket. The pocket, which is a journal card. Oh dear, losing my words. Sorry, I'm videoing back to back, so can you tell? Probably. Oh dear. Right, okay, so that looks good, doesn't it? Very, very cute. Okay, right, then the next one that we come to is this, which I said I'm just going to paper clip in, so that's fine, just leave that for the moment. And then the next one is this one, which I'm just going to glue this down as just a belly band here, but on the edge of the page rather than the middle, which actually works out really nicely because I wanted to cover up that green, which is, you know, very green. So yeah, it's all just worked out just perfectly. Not often, is it, that things work out so well? Okay, put that there, like that. Okay, squish that out. Okay, so that's a belly band, not a pocket, but it's at the edge of the page, you know, as if it were a pocket, if that makes sense. So yeah, quite like that. And then this one here, which we're going to put down here. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, so that's fine. So we're just going to again glue this around like that. And we just pop that down there like that. Okay. Right, so we've made quite a bit of progress now, and we can now kind of begin to see where else the journal needs, you know, some help or some bits and pieces putting in. So, I mean, of course, we've got this section. I haven't done anything with this, you know, the flap. That also needs some help. But the journal, as you can see, I mean, it's already now filling right up. So, you know, I haven't done anything for closure or anything because we were concerned how fat the journal's going to get. So I think that was just as well to kind of, you know, work with a bit of caution there because, you know, we don't know yet. But yeah, want to kind of now just sort of get filling the rest of the journal really. So, you know, I might do some just very basic things really. So maybe like on a couple of the pages, I mean, maybe just even kind of a couple of torn corner pockets and things like that, because it's becoming quite bulky already, and where it's like contained in the, you know, the wraparound folder, I feel like I just need to be extra careful because otherwise it could come unstuck pretty quickly. So yeah, I want to just be a bit mindful of that. So I'm just going to tear this one down here. Now this is something I've not done for a really long time in a journal, so I hope it's going to work. But I did do this. I went through a phase of doing this quite often, where you just can then have like torn overlapping kind of pockets. And I'm just wondering, because I want to get this beautiful image of this fox in, so I'm just wondering whether this would be an ideal spot to have one of these. So if I just take that like that, and obviously I've chopped that down, do you see? Then we can have this as like a little overlapping pocket. So if I just cut this down, oh, I can see I'm going to come unstuck here. This is just not going to be very straight or anything else, is it? But yeah, if I have that there, oops, and then that one there, and then what you'd have is basically a pocket there and a pocket there, which I think is really, really nice. So yeah, I might just do some things like that because they're not going to bulk the journal out, you know, at all. Well, I mean, they'll bulk it out a tiny bit, but, you know, not sort of drastically so. Might even put a little bit of white lace trim down the edge of that. So let's just get gluing this piece first. Now this is printed, I think it's 250 GSM photo quality paper / card type stuff. So, you know, I'm not saying it's really thick, but I mean, it's not paper, if you see what I mean. So, you know, I feel like it's reasonably strong to be able to hold its own as a pocket. I mean, of course not if you're going to be, you know, rough with it or anything, because, you know, it is still only paper. But yeah, providing you kind of operate with a bit of caution, it should be fine. So I'm just going to move this out of the way so that I can just get here with my lace. Now I want to just have it across there, so I'm going to cut this down here like that. Okay, now because I'm super stingy, I'm going to try and cut this lace down so that then I can use this elsewhere. Don't want to kind of use it all in one go. Oh gosh, my scissors are going really blunt when they're cutting fabric, I must say. Yeah, need to I don't know, new scissors or sharpen them or something. But yeah, only recently started to do that, but you know, now it's happened, they're doing it very quickly, if you see what I mean. Right, so I'm thinking kind of edge it like that. So I'm just going to go down the edge with my Fabri-Tac. Oops, if it's going to play the game here. Go down the edge with that, like that. And then, oh my goodness, yeah, I think that's the right way. And then we can just literally, oops, go round here, gluing on like that. Oops. Like that. Okay, press that down everywhere. Make sure that's really nicely glued. And it just, you know, it just gives it a sort of finished edge, doesn't it, really? So I'm just going to trim this little bit off that's flapping. Okay, right, fingers crossed. I'm hoping that this is actually going to be enough glue to sufficiently hold that. The Fabri-Tac's not really kind of pouring out, so it's just, you know, fingers crossed really that it's going to be enough, but I think it will be. Okay, right, let me put the pin back into the glue. Okay, right. And then bring the journal back. Okay. Now this piece, I obviously glued this just with the wet glue rather than the hot glue because, you know, it's not kind of really a thick piece or anything. And then I'm just going to take this one. We're just going to glue that down over there, over the top. I mean, isn't that just gorgeous? I might just quickly cut this down slightly more on this edge. Okay. And then just going to go in with my wet glue, just like I did with the other you know, the other piece. We can just glue that down there. Yeah, went through a phase of doing this for pockets and I loved how they looked. I don't know why, but yeah, I just haven't really done them for a long time. Kind of forgotten all about them. But I mean, why? Why wouldn't you do this? This is like the easiest thing to do on the planet, isn't it? And what's quite nice is it's a really great way of using, you know, when you've got a very decorative piece of paper with a sort of larger image, I mean, like this fox, for instance, because you can manage to get the whole fox intact, you know, leave the whole fox intact on the piece of paper, if you see what I mean, where, you know, some of the pockets and things you might struggle to actually have him there. So yeah, isn't that just so cute? And then actually I'm thinking what I might do is finish it off with what do I want to do? I was thinking a bow, but to be honest, that would kind of bulk it out quite a bit. Let me just bring in, you know, that ribbon that my daughter had been playing with that I've been, you know, using. So I'm just going to bring some of that in. Oops. So it's just this pink satin. Oh gosh, hold on. It's got all sorts stuck on it. No, it hasn't got all sorts stuck on it. It's just got some hot glue stuck on it. But yeah, I don't really want that on there. So I'm kind of thinking, could we just have this, like, I don't know, stapled around here or something like that. That's quite cute, isn't it? I mean, I quite liked it at the bottom. The only thing is I feel like it does cover up quite a bit of the bottom, if you see what I mean, which I don't necessarily want to do. Now, if I have it here, if I staple it, I'm going to have a problem of the staples through the other side, which I would then need to kind of cover up. Well, I mean, that's not too bad in some of these places. So let's try stapling it in a couple of places and then we'll glue it or something in another couple. So let's just staple it here like that, and then maybe staple it here. I have to be very careful that I'm not going to staple over my envelope, which is on the reverse side, because that would not be good. Okay, and so now I feel like probably need to now just glue it. So let's just take that and then we'll just ruffle it up there like that. Okay, so we'll just glue that down. I'm so sorry, I know you can't really see what I'm doing here, but hopefully, you know, you can get the gist of what I'm doing. So unfortunately those pages are just like dropping all over, which is, you know, just not very helpful, to be honest, is it? Okay, right, so that's my little ruffly edge, which is quite nice. And so on this side now, I just want to cover up where I've got that staple. So again, I can just pull something in from the kit. Oh, what have I got here that's already cut out, so as I'm not taking loads of time cutting bits out now. Oh, come on, I thought I had loads of bits cut out, and, you know, I found this last time. I did not have half the pieces that I thought, and now I still haven't. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Got a butterfly. Nope, definitely not the butterfly. Oh, got this, but it's massive. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe one of those little number labels or something like that, because they're probably a much better sort of size. Oh, come on, where have I got some of those? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right. So let me just cut this one out. This might be going to be too big, to be honest, this one still, but hoping it might be okay. Let's have a look. Yay, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? The only thing is I do feel like everything's a little bit in a line. It would be better on that side, but of course that doesn't then help at all with covering up the the staple that's there. I mean, to be honest, I probably don't really need to cover up the staple. If I'm truthful, probably kind of making a bit of a meal of it. You know, it's probably not that noticeable, but just have a look. Oh, what have I got? What have I got? I'm just sort of seeing really whether I've got anything else that might potentially go there. I mean, obviously I've got some more of that red fabric, which we could just have, well, perhaps we'll just have that little kind of triangle because it looks a little bit like a sort of flag then. Let's just have a look. What do we think? Should we try that? Let's just do that. Okay, that's quite nice, isn't it? And then the label, I think, just looks better a bit to the side, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, okay, let's do that. My goodness, that took a long time deciding that, didn't it? Okay, just spread that glue, and yeah, we'll just pop that down there. I mean, to be honest, it probably didn't even need that label there then, did it? But never mind. Right, okay. So yeah, that's then, you know, just finished off that pocket just beautifully. And to be honest, again, you know, might just have something here. Again, it doesn't really necessarily need it, but, you know, we could, I mean, maybe not the fox, because maybe that's like one fox too many, but maybe something else. I mean, we could have that little frame with the butterfly. Let's just have a look and see how that looks. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been out of the house today yet, but thinking it is... Oh, yeah, I have actually. What am I talking about? I haven't been out of the house for so long, I can't remember. I went to the gym first thing this morning, but that was like at 6 o'clock. So, yeah, I haven't been out of the house since then. But it was, yeah, it was chilly-ish at 6 o'clock. So, okay. What do we think? Do we think it needs that, or do we think actually it looks perfectly fine without it? Maybe it looks fine without it. Anyway, so yeah, that kind of works quite nicely there, doesn't it? And yeah, so I'm just going to kind of continue in the same vein to hopefully fill the journal a little bit more. And then I will come back. I'm not sure whether I'm going to come back to do some more stuff on the cover once it's kind of full, or whether I will just come back when we are, you know, when we're done and do a flip through. I'm not quite sure yet. But either way, I will be back. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you really love how the journal's coming along. Really having a lot of fun making it. And yeah, thank you so much and see you guys soon. Thanks then. Bye.